ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Haychie the Pokemon channel. Today, we have a card that I've been wanting to try for a while, but I just haven't gotten around to like actually building a deck around it. And today I went on Twitter, which is a rare thing for me to actually do or want to do. And I was just scrolling and I found this. Oh nice, I was already in this. I didn't even know I was in this the OBS layout. We have this from Austin Charles. I don't know you, Austin, but you're a 2-times world competitor, so that's already 2 times better than I am. You have made this deck, and apparently it's a busted 60 alert. I'm excited to try. I saw Tirtouga and I'm like, sold. I want to try it. There's a lot going on in this deck, and we'll get into it. But in other news, I also saw this on Twitter. And an update is coming to the Pokémon TCG Live next week that includes improvements to the deck editor, card selection fixes, and more. I really do hope that this includes fixing the random timeouts and turn passes that we've all seen, but concerning this isn't explicitly noted anywhere. And they said the team is aware of player reports regarding an increase in the frequency of disconnection while in matches. This is something still being investigated. It's not gonna fix anytime soon. It's like, whenever I see like an update, it's like you're breaking up with your longtime girlfriend after they've cheated on you multiple times, and they're just telling you, I can change, and then they don't change, and the issues are still there. That's what this... Just fix the game. Just like, fixing the deck editor, card selection fixes, that's great. That's not necessary. The necessity things in fixing the Pokemon TCG Live right now are the fact that the game doesn't function in games. That's the issue. Like, you'll just randomly not be able to play, the game will time out, but it's still being investigated. That's good. That's enough of a rant. Thank you, Austin Charles. This is why I don't go on Twitter. It's just nothing comes good out of going on Twitter, basically, except this deck list. But this revolves around mainly Archaludon. Tirtouga's in there, but it's not based around Tirtouga. I don't feel like it is, at least. Archaludon's a Pokemon that got a lot of play last season, like last year, I'd say. But it kind of fell off, and the reason why I believe it fully fell off is because of Earthen Vessel. Earthen Vessel going away to A, draw energies, but B, get rid of energies, was huge and like the main reason that this deck functioned. You can grab 2 energies, discard them with an Ultra Ball, get the Pokemon you need, Archaludon's ready to go. With Archaludon, you kind of can't do that anymore. So that's why Cinderace is in here. If you've never seen what Cinderace does, if this Pokemon is in your hand while you're setting up Pokemon to play, so like the first 7 you draw, it has to be in that specifically to be able to play this card. You may put it face down in your active spot. So if you have 2 in your hand, you can only place down the 1 in the active spot. You cannot, like, start, I don't know, like, Relicanth and then put them on the bench. It's got to be the only one in the active spot. The reason why you want to start off with them, A, huge reason is 0 retreat cost. That is amazing. It's phenomenal. Do great. But Turbo Flare does 50 damage. Search your deck for up to 3 basic energy cards and attach them to the bench Pokemon in any way you like. So that's how you get Archaludon in place, or even Duraludon, be able to Raging Hammer to start doing 80. Plus, Cinderace being a fire type is pretty freaking nice. Like, we're in a meta where Chikorita's gonna pop up quite a bit and you're one-shotting him, which is good. It's great. It's good. It's fantastic. Archaludon also has weakness to, or resistance, I should say, to grass, and the weakness to fire does not really come into play in meta at all. Other than Blaziken, I guess? Yeah, Blaziken one-shots him. But we can... Wait, the Metal Defender, during your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon has no weakness, so we can get rid of it. They could boss Zords, grab 1 on the bench, though, and one-shot him still. But, like, there's... Basically, he doesn't have a weakness, and the resistance to grass is phenomenal. It makes it really hard for them to KO. Tirtouga, if you don't know what this guy does, there's a lot of explaining I need to do for this deck. Ancient Seaweed, which is an amazing attack name. 30 times, this attack does 30 damage for each item card in your opponent's discard pile. This is pretty much a reprint of Garbodor from Guardians Rising, which was the deck that I first won a League Cup in, and I was so proud of myself. I loved Garbodor. And it was the first day that Garbodor was legal, Guardians Rising. I still have the League Cup playmat somewhere. But I built a homebrew deck, and it was expanded. So it was like, I was expecting to see Mega Rayquaza, Darkrai EX, everything. So lots of item cards, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna build this so I force them to use item cards. There was a card, I wanna see if it's on. Sorry, I'm getting excited because I'm nerding out a little bit. I'm having reminiscent times. Let me have fun with this. There was a Tauros. I don't know how to spell Tauros, if I'm being honest. How do I get rid of this? Get out of here. Is there... Yeah, there he is, Tauros GX! So, Tauros GX had 180 HP, which was average at the time. Like, it was not great. Like, that's very bad for now, but in the past it's been alright. This attack does 10 more damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. So pretty much you would force them to have to be able to one-shot Tauros. And then if Tauros gets one-shot, Garbodor is online the rest of the game. Oh, sorry, I'll get back into the game. I was reminiscing there. Let me have some fun. But that's basically what the Pokemon are all about. Our ace spec is the Scoop Up Cyclone, and I appreciate that they use the Plasma Blast, Plasma something version of Scoop Up Cyclone. I don't remember which set it was from. Everything in here just makes sense. Full Metal Lab, so you're taking 30 less damage. I don't think this is a great card. I don't think Iron Defender is a great card, but I played only one game and I won, so I can't complain too much. Let's get into the game. Sorry, I'll stop talking. I want to play the video game. So this is actually interesting. I think I do still want to go first, even if we start Blaziken. Oh, no, not Blaziken. Cinderace. And wait, do we get to start with? Oh, he doesn't count as a basic. Okay, you have to play it from your hand. That makes sense. Oh, we got 2 Cinderaces. I'm double the greatness. Oh, we're. Wait, I wonder how this is gonna go. Like, Cinderace is nuts. I think no matter what he had, Goldeen has 50 HP. Yeah, no matter what he had up here, we're one-shotting him. That's huge. Unfortunately, we do not have any energy, which does slow us down tremendously. But he's not going to be able to KO us. We have free retreat on you, like I said, so I could have retreated out if I wanted to. But that explosiveness is super nice. Next turn, we could do 50. We're probably just going to evolve him. The resistance is really good against Festival Lead. If I top deck an energy, I think I'm going to Pokégear for... See if we can hit up boss's orders. My dog is playing behind me this way. He's going. He's having fun over there. But I'm going to try hitting the boss's orders in order to KO the Grookey if he doesn't bench on another one. Because I think just getting rid of the Grookey should just win me this game. Oh, frick off! Actually, it's kind of okay, because as long as I get an energy, I'm okay. The cover fossils... Alright. One time? I mean, that's still good. That might even be better if I'm being honest with you, but it's not as fun. My dog is behind. I hope you guys can hear him. Just, we can Lucky Helmet. It doesn't matter who I attach it to. He's not one-shotting either of them. Scoop Up Cyclone could go crazy. Wait, this deck feels busted against Festival Lead. Just feels. We haven't really tested it yet. We'll get to it. Do I have any energies in deck? Yeah, in hand? Yes, I do. Let's just get all 3 of them on one of them. If he does, like, boss's orders KO him, I just bring back up the Cinderace and do the same thing over and over again. And if he does KO him, we have the evolution into Archaludon to be able to grab the energies, so I'm very okay with this. I think this time we're just going to attach a water energy to the cover fossil so that the Tirtouga is ready to go. Damn. He might just be thwacking for Lilies. Really? Okay. No, I get that. That was a good play. It may not work out for you, but it was still a good play. Scoop Up Cyclone obviously would be really good here. Let me pull back up the deck list. Would there be anything else that I can... We don't run Kieran. We run Black Belt Training rather than Kieran. We don't run any other switches, so technically we could get stalled up here, which would be annoying. But we're able to do 30. Does 30 ever help us enough? No, not really. Okay. And he is getting very set up. Has he boom boom grooved yet? That's a fun sentence to say. No, he hasn't. Wow, what a draw. He needs an energy. So he's probably going to lose determination for 8, is my guess. Because he still hasn't played a supporter, right? No, he bossed it order. Never mind. Yeah, he just needed the energy. But we get Poké Pad for Tirtouga, get him evolved. He is now play... Oh, he's... Oh, he could have killed me, but he didn't. The fool. Give me Poké Pad for Tirtouga. evolve Cover Fossil into Tirtouga. So now you're ready to attack. Yeah. He's got one card, but, like, I need some... That was nasty. That was really nasty. And every time you use a Turbo Flare, you're thinning out energies from your deck. Which is making Pokégear even better, and also just your top decks in general even better. Feels pretty good. Pretty good. And like I said, the fact that we have resistance is so good against this deck. I love an Ultra Ball because I really would like to get rid of both of these. Because honestly, the Relicanth ain't doing anything this game. Unless we want to evolve you into Carracosta, but like, I don't think we need to or want to. He's got 100 HP. Maybe, actually. That's not a bad play. We're 2 prizes up. We have resistance. He's gonna have Dipplin after Dipplin after Dipplin, but like, I don't think we care. We have Lucky Helmet as well, which is fantastic. There's another Lucky Helmet somewhere floating around in the deck, so we can get even another one online. He's probably gonna Lily's Determination, right? He hasn't played a supporter yet, correct? I keep saying, why Lily's Determination, but he's not playing it. He's got everything he needs, it's just build up a hand for next turn with a lot of cards in it to be able to sling cards. And you need to get a basic down. Now he's doing 80-80, so he's doing enough for this turn, but he probably wants to get down another Applin. This is feeling pretty damn good, though. Like, this game, this is the first recorded game. I played one earlier this morning with it, and I really liked it. Yeah, there's the Lilies. I saw this artwork for sale, and I didn't think it was going to be that much money, because normally, like, a card like this is really expensive in Japanese, but in English it doesn't go that much. This is like a $20 card right now. If you're a Pokemon player like me and go to tournaments, get the base cheap stuff. I like the base EXs and all those guys. They're shiny, cool, and they're not expensive. They're like 25 cents. And if you damage them while you're playing, it doesn't matter. It's 25. Well, I mean, 25 cents is nothing to sneeze at over, like, 25 cents or 60 divided by, what, 4? Be how many dollars the deck is, which is like $15. So yeah, if you ruin a $15 deck, you're in trouble. Sorry, I'm just yapping about things because he's slinging cards right now. How many item cards does he have in here? Not many. 5, so we're doing 100 with Tirtouga? We're doing 120 with Tirtouga? That's, I think, all we need. Once we got to 100, we're pretty much KOing everything. I think that if they ran Seeking has like 110. Something around there. But we're kind of just cruising. We also don't need to evolve Duraludon. And there is actually kind of valid reasoning not to, right? Maximum belt plus... Honestly, I do think we actually play the Relicanth. Which is kind of weird, but I think we do. Let's get the Carracosta. Get rid of you and you. Get him above 160. I think we just go trade for trade. He could one-shot, one-turn KO Archaludon, but are we okay with it? I think so. Let's force him to have it. We take the revenge KO the following turn, and he can't knock out that Archaludon. I think this is fine. We lost our Scoop Up Cyclone, which does suck a little bit. I think I just want to play Black Belt's training to get out of the deck. I don't think I need to do anything. I don't want to boss's orders. I want to say, let's rip the Pokégear. Screw it. I'm overthinking, I'm thinking. I would like to get that full Metal Lab to bump at least one of those. Let's rip you. Just it gets out of our deck so that if we get judged, we have higher odds of drawing something. It's gone. He's not going to play an EX unless he drops like a Baneri for Megalopony, but I think we're just okay. There's a real world where we should have boss's orders grabbed the Thwackies, but I think it's all the same at this point. If they had 1 or 2 Thwackies, probably, but they have 3. So KOing one of the 3 doesn't seem like it's actually going to do any good.
Hey, what are you doing? With the ball? Go get it.
So I think just KOing him and saving the boss's orders for later is fine. If they play the Pheasantipity, oh, that's a pretty good supporter, honestly. If they play the Pheasantipity, we have the boss's orders to grab him. Tirtouga is doing how much? 3, 5, 6, 120 still. Doesn't look like they're... I don't think they run Pheasantipity, but it was just an option that we could KO an EX on. He needs the maximum... Oh, he doesn't run maximum build. They run on Fair Stamp. Oh, we're fine. Archaludon's going to tank it. That's huge. Wait, I didn't even think about it. I was so afraid of, like, black belt training into... Oh, he doesn't even two-shot him. Next turn, he'll get the Bangle. There's no way next turn he doesn't have a Bangle. That was weird. We're going to do this, which is a little weird, but I just don't want him to get caught up there. Honestly, like, I don't mind doing this. It thins out the deck a little bit. And I don't really want to boss's orders either. Just KO him. And we want to be doing, if we KO no matter what attack we use, we want to use Metal Defender just so we don't have the weakness to fire. It's not going to come into play. He doesn't have any fire Pokemon in his deck, but it's still just in case. We can play him down next turn. Yeah, that's fine to play him down. We need another attacker. We have a Tirtouga in hand. Any water energies? We have one more in the deck somewhere. We run 2 Night Stretchers so we can top deck that. I'd like to have my deck to actually or my hand to have something in it. Because right now it feels very barren. Yeah, there's the Bangle. It's not enough though, is it? There's the Black Belt training. Okay. So if we didn't have that, he'd be doing 140. Okay, yeah, he still would have had the... He wouldn't have one-shot him, which is huge. He has to hit both times to KO this Archaludon. Da-da-da. So we're going to attack with Tirtouga. So he can't one-shot Duraludon to my knowledge. Bangle only does good damage against EXs. We have resistance. Oh, that's annoying. Is it? I think we're fine. Maybe I should have saved the full Metal Lab for this turn. I think it's fine. Because now he'd be doing 70... But if I had the full lab, it would have been 40. This thing... Sorry, I keep saying full Metal Lab. The Iron Defender. Which is such a weird card to just throw in the deck. It does essentially nothing to improve your board, so it scares me to end up using. We'll drop the Cover Fossil. We can Ultra Ball, actually. For Carracosta. And honestly, I'm very okay with it. I'm going to get rid of both of these guys. We have our final 2 Pokemon that we're taking prizes with. Yeah, Carracosta doesn't get one shot. We have the Relicanth in play, too. So we can evolve into Carracosta. We can Ancient Seaweed. This was just a very straightforward game. This was nice. What's up, buddy? Come here. There he is. So excited. This is a very straightforward game. I don't think he can win. I was double checking because I was afraid we had weakness to him of grass. It would make sense. This is a water rock type and we're weak to electric, but Pokemon TCG is not the same as VGC. So he's like 4 times weak to grass, but he's not weak to grass in the game. I don't know how he wins it. Yeah, I don't know how he wins it. My dog is pushing. He sits on the back of my chair. and just takes up the entire spot. And when he wants to turn around, he like jumps on my back and like slowly turns. He's pushing me all around. That's fine. I don't think there's anything he could do. I think they should have conceded a while ago. Once I kind of got all set up. Because like I'm bringing up him, I'm Raging Hammer doing 80 damage. He would need like some way of negating damage on their boys. They don't have resistance. They can't trap the Relicanth, which is why I attached an energy to him, just in case that was going to be an option. They could knock out my Relicanth, and then I could be dumb and bring up the Carracosta. Unless I top deck a water energy, which how many do we have remaining? Just still one. How many? We run 3 water, 8 steel. I got 4 in here. Yeah, we did good. The difference in your game when you do draw the Cinderace versus not drawing the Cinderace is huge. You get set up so quickly. I can't believe you haven't conceded yet, though. I will be very honest with you. I'm just doing 80 damage right now. I could also boss's orders if I wanted to in KO. So I could also Night Stretcher and grab Archaludon now, but I just had lethal when I brought him up. GG's. Sorry. Get Cinder. I always want to say get Talonflame for some reason. Well, I know why the reason. Talonflame had the same ability, a different name, but the same ability, and it was used a lot in Greninja break decks, which was really fun. I also adore that artwork of the Dipplin. I want to go to a festival. Ooh! Bang! I want to go first. Going first is just so good. Like, we can't rely on starting Cinder. I wonder what the odds are of actually starting Cinderace with 4 of them in the deck. It's interesting. The odds get much higher when you don't have any... Or not any. If you have less basics other than Cinder... Like, basic Pokemon in the deck. So, like, the old Greninja deck that ran Talonflame, there'd be, like, 4 Froakies and 4 Talonflame, so the odds were higher than 50% of starting him. But this deck has more basics, so you mulligan less. This is gonna be a weird game. Yeah, I'll just bench both. Attach for turn. Pass. Blood Moon Ursaluna scares me, but it looks like their start's pretty mediocre, which is nice. So Tirtouga can hit into him. Tirtouga and Duraludon can. I just want to slow him down is the main goal right now. And we top decked a Lose Determination, which is fantastic for next turn. 50. He can Crispin, which would be annoying. But I feel like they don't run Crispin in their deck. Oh, do they? No, I doubt it. I wanted to judge him to get him down to less cards. Solrock, Lunatone, Moltres. What the hell? Okay, so if we need to boss orders around the Ogerpon, we now have 3 Pokemon we can KO. Legacy Energy is used on the Ogerpon, which is actually probably a good thing for me. He's gonna play Solrock, which means 4 prizes are there. I don't know how he's gonna get this Blood Moon Ursaluna out of the active spot. Binnacle. Okay, so it's a Barbarical deck. Yeah, they definitely don't run Crispin. But they're getting going. I do like my odds a lot more now, though. Cinderace isn't doing much. They're gonna attach the Blood Moon Ursaluna so it could attack next turn? Yeah, good. No Monkey Dories, so Blood Moon Ursaluna is doing just 100 right now. That is what we needed. How many item cards has he played so far? 3, so he's doing 90? You're weak to grass. Rah, 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 rah. Attach to you. I don't think we care about Relicanth this game. Yeah, I'm gonna say we don't care about it. Iron Defender? Let's go ahead and just do the 50. This hand doesn't leave much to the imagination as of right now. Oh, they're both in my hand. I was like, where the hell's my water energy? I swear I had it. They're both in my hand. That made sense. Because I felt like I saw blue last time I used the Cinderace, and I felt like I was getting gaslit there for a second. I was like, can I not attack with Tirtouga? If I'm relying on Night Stretchers, I'm in so much trouble. So he can attack with Blood Moon or Ursaluna this turn, but he's only doing 100, right? It's doing... This attack does 30 more damage for each Pokemon on your opponent's active Pokemon. Yeah, so it's not his active Pokemon. So right now he's just doing 100. He doesn't have a Monkey Dory in play. If he does 100, am I ever Scoop Up Cyclone? No, definitely not. What am I, an idiot? How many have you played now? Still 3? Still 3. We're gonna need more cover fossils. That's 4. That's fine. So we KO him back. He's gonna probably KO us with the Ogerpon. Attached to you. We're gonna Lilies. We really need to hit another cover fossil. That's gotta be our goal. We need to get 2 in play. Okay, we're getting another one out. Get another one set up just in case we're like Scoop Up Cyclone him in the future. Do I want to show the Tirtouga? I don't think I do. The punishment would be unfair stamp. No, they run Legacy Energy. Okay, yeah, we're fine. We're not showing them it yet. This is so dumb. This is such a weird game. Give me this and attach to you. We've thinned out our deck a whole heck of a lot now. This is great. This is kind of like our ideal start, but oh, there he is. That's our. We only run 2, right? No, we run 3. Okay, so we get the cover fossil down next turn. We can then hopefully be able to 2-shot the Ogerpon. He's gonna be able to attack with the Ogerpon this turn because of the Stone Arms. Legacy Energy doesn't make it annoying. Oh no, he just wants to do 70. Okay, all right. I mean, that also adds up. That's great. That is what we kind of needed. We needed, we don't care that he used it. We care about the fact that, he can't bump our full Metal Lab as easy. Because if we had the full, wait. Effects on your opponent's active Pokemon. So the effects on does mean the full Metal Lab doesn't protect us from getting one shot. That's fine. I'm not worried about the basic Pokemon that are going to be attacking me. I'm worried about him. Although maybe I should be worried about him. Doing 230 is actually really... We should be able to take any hit from him, though. Supersonic. I think we're bringing up Duraludon. We don't have the boss's orders in play. 4, 5. He still only used 5. We could judge him. Get you down. Let's get you in play now. We'll show it to him. Night Stretcher, give me a water energy. Save the Poké Pad. Let's rip the Judge. No, we kind of actually... No, rip the Judge. Just hit the Archaludon EX. Nice. I was not confident about that whatsoever. Honestly, we could Iron Defender this turn. I don't think it's ever going to do anything because of him. But we did take away his draw support, which was the Soul Rock, which is why I really wanted to Judge as well. He doesn't have the Soul Rock Lunatone draw. He could Night Stretcher or just have another one in hand, but it's part of it. This felt like our best odds right now. We have the Poké Pad to be able to grab another Tirtouga, so he's ready to attack. This feels just good right now. Moltres is scary, but we don't have weakness to fire right now. Moltres does, what, 120? 110 times 2, but we don't have weakness? Yeah, we're fine. He could boss his orders and KO one of our baby Duraludons, but we're probably good with that. Full Metal Lab's in there. He used the Poké Pad. He used a Night Stretcher. I think we're there. Or maybe one away. 4, 8. Yeah, that's 240. We can one-shot the Cornerstone Ogerpon, and then I can stop worrying, which is the best case scenario for me. I like not having to worry about things. It's a great luxury to have in life. This Okie Dokie could be a problem, though. He's doing 170 with Good Punch, but now it's a great... Wait, no, show me the... Yeah, Good Punch does 70, plus, if you don't know what he does, this Pokemon has a Dark Energy attached to him, he gets 100 plus HP, and the attacks do 100 more. So he's got the Prism Energy, which counts as both a Fighting and a Dark Energy, so he's doing that much. We could Relicanth and KO him. Honestly, that might be a better play. He doesn't have a Pokemon that... I mean, Moltres would then one-shot me, but he needs a Fire Energy? Alright, I'll risk that. I'm okay with this. Let's grab Relicanth. Thins up the deck a little bit. But now, we can do 230 and one-shot him. I feel like that's going to be a best chance of one-shotting him, so I think we take advantage of it. He doesn't have a way of killing me on board right now, but he'll probably be able to get there. But we are ahead on the prize race, which is the important thing. That's a very good start for me. That he just immediately brought up the Soul Rock. He's not playing the Ogerpon, which is really bizarre to me. We don't have much going on in our hand. I mean, next time we're probably going to boss his orders and grab the Ogerpon and one-shot him. Put 2 cards from your hand on the bottom of your deck in any order. If you put 2 cards on the bottom of your deck, you may draw 4 cards. Okay. I think we have this. We're 2 prizes ahead, so he knocks out him, we're even on prizes, but then we just go trade for trade, and we have the Tirtougas ready to one-shot everything. If he didn't have a Legacy Energy on him, it would be much easier, because then that'd be 2 prizes, but right now it's just 1 prize. But as long as we just stay ahead, we're good. That's fine. Oh, right, Prism Energy helps with Moltres. Yeah, so this is where he could punish me for not Metal Defendering. 190. Damn. We bring up Tirtouga, and I think we just target down him. It's better to do it now than later, I think. We get to draw 2 if he does that. He doesn't run on Fair Stamp. We're only taking 1 prize. He doesn't have a way of taking multiple prizes this turn. Who should I bring? What? Do you have a retreat cost? No. Okay. I know, Link. Oh. You're only doing 20 damage right now. I mean, he's probably going to retreat with them, but... Maybe it was KO the Barbarical. Yeah, that was probably the better play, huh? Well, right now we're one-shotting the Okie Dokie, which is fantastic with Tirtouga. So he grabbed the boss's orders. He might be boss's orders grabbing, I don't know, the Duraludon? If he does knock out our cover fossil, that is a prize. To my knowledge, it's a prize that they're taking. It functions as a basic 60 HP Pokemon, which means when you KO a basic 60 HP Pokemon, you are taking a prize from that. Sure, sure. They have the Lunatone draw still. Stone Arms. Oh no, they used it. No, my fossil. No. Okay, we bring back up Tirtouga. I get boss's orders KO. Honestly, I think I just KO the Barbaracle. I just move on with life, no? Like, they have nothing going on. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. I don't think there's a reason to overthink this. I think it's just go with it. Energy on you. I could evolve into Carracosta. Yeah, we have the Relicanth in play. Might as well. Get 60 more HP. Do more damage to evolve Pokemon. Makes sense. It is as simple as that. I don't think they have a way of taking 2 prizes this turn. They could bring up my Relicanth to stall for a turn. I could also just whiff on, like, my stuff, but with all the energies basically gone and Poké Pad, we should be fine. And we also, if they does attack into him with the Lucky Helmet, to draw 2 more cards. So I think we're getting there. We just need to get the Archaludon, which we've got 1 in there, which is the perfect amount, which means Night Stretcher can grab them. And the other 2 are still in the deck floating around. We only have 1 Night Stretcher still around. I don't know what the last prize is, so it could be anything. Why did he play down another Solrock? He doesn't run on Fair Stamp. We've already seen the Legacy Energy. I have to keep reminding myself that. So it's just even bosses. He's not gonna not bosses. He's not gonna judge me. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, that's just lethal. Night Stretcher, give me Archaludon. We attach an energy to him. And then we have lethal. Oh, it's only to steal Pokemon. Never mind. Okay, yeah. No, we don't. We don't. Give me Tirtouga. There's 1 water energy in there. Actually, give me Cinderace. Say it! Say it. We're not looking for boss's orders. We're looking for Lillie's determination, which we did not hit. Well, we could stall a little bit. Give me the Okie Dokie. He can't retreat out with them. He doesn't have Barbaracle in play. So, like, right now, there's no damage in play, so Monkey Dory move energy or damage around to our Relicanth, which is possible because a Battle Cage is not a thing right now. We thinned out our deck a tiny bit with Poké Pad and the 2 Pokégears. We're just looking for that 1 specific energy, and we have lethal. We do win by just virtue of decking out. So if the Relicanth is just stuck up here for the rest of the game, we win. Unless they've got like a mass amount of energy recyclers, I think we're fine. They have a total of 16 cards remaining. I have 22. I'm good with chilling if he wants to chill. He probably was going to try getting another Binnacle down. But if he plays on another Binnacle, that just ensures us that he's not going to put down a Pokemon that has the ability to take 2 prizes in 1 turn. And right now, our Carracosta one-shots the Okie Dokie. I got Ultra Ball for Archaludon, but I don't think I have a need to. I think we're just good with chilling. It thins out our deck by 1 card, but I don't think we need to really worry about that. I'm gonna keep saying this. I don't... Oh, there goes all of his cards. So he's gonna play Judge. I'm actually kind of scared now that he did that. No. Okay, he's given up. He's given up. Oh, thank God. Right? Oh. Oh. Oh, there's the good punch. Well, we just have lethal with, oh, wait. We have lethal with boss's orders. I was gonna say we don't have Relicanth anymore. I was gonna one-shot him with Carracosta, but no. Alright. I mean, so far this deck has been phenomenal. Like, actually, it's been functioning at a high level. I'm down to keep playing. We'll do one more game. One more game. I wanted to do kind of poorly. Oh, well, we didn't hit a single basic. I see Tirtouga and I assume basic. Cinderace? Nice! And we have the Poké Pad to be able to grab Duraludon. We're feeling good right now. I don't know if I'm going first or second. I see Kangaskhan sleeves. I don't see a Kangaskhan, though. Our hand is not actually that... No, not you. Sorry. You. Our hand is not actually that good. Okay, so one Cover Fossil's prized. One Steel Energy is prized. Nope, it's in hand. Okay. Let's get you down. And now I think we just want a Poké Pad again for the Duraludon? Is there a world where he one-shots our Cinderace if I play an energy? No. I mean, yes, it's possible, but we're gonna say no. It's possible in the fact that, we did go second, right? No, first, I mean. It's possible with the Teal Dance attached, so that's 2. Get 2 more Teal Dances, Energy Switch, Energy Switch. He's got 4 on him. 1 on him. He's doing 180 at that point. That's a lot to ask for. So I think we're okay. I think we're chilling. Doesn't look like his start's any better than mine. Fighting energy. Let's play the Relicanth just to get him down. I think eventually Relicanth will be played in this matchup. We're gonna do this. Get all 3. If he KOs him, that's fine. But we just wanted to make sure we thin out our deck as much as possible. Boss's orders didn't really do much there. He very well could just attach a Dark Energy and then move the energy around and now KO my Cinderace. It doesn't matter. I mean, it does matter, but like... The damage elsewhere doesn't really matter because he's got 210. We're one-shotting with Archaludon. There's the... Okay, that's fine. If we top deck Archaludon, we're in such a good spot. We could Boss's Orders KO him. We're just gonna keep thinning. I have no reason to do anything else at this point. My hand is not giving me much to work off of. He's gonna be able to keep moving the 30 damage around, which is probably gonna hurt very soon. But he hasn't, like, discarded a single card yet, which means he hasn't played a supporter. So both of our hands aren't fantastic, but I have the Cinderace start. Why is he putting 30 on them? That's scaring me. I don't like that. Is he thinking of a way of doing 270 specifically? Or maybe 100? Presentipity? Okay. That was weird. You're heading for weakness. So he's doing 110. Weakness one-shots him. It's pretty good. I want an Iron Defender, because why not? Rip the Lilies? Well, I was hoping for something else to play here, but this is also fine, I guess. Well, retreat. He can knock out our Cinderace next turn, that's fine. We'll attach the Lucky Helmet. I wish we had an Archaludon. We'll just take the KO on the Lilie's Clefairy. He's probably got the Pheasantipity in hand. Just judging by how he's played, and he's got 4 cards that he hasn't been using at all. Pheasantipity's likely in there. This turn he could take 2 prizes with moving 30 damage, or 20 damage, which he has exactly on the Monkey Dory, onto Cinderace, and then... Okay, well, you're going. You can go. You can go. You can go. I want the boss's orders. Maybe I should have kept the judge. Okay, yeah, no, that was a mistake. I should have kept the judge rather than the boss's orders. I wanted the Night Stretcher, but we're gonna draw 2 off of you. Actually, he's not able to attack yet. In my brain, I was like, yeah, he just dies. He needs another grass energy. Oh, there's the Kangaskhan. So his sleeves weren't a lie. Well, he can't Crispin him. He would need a like an actual switch card. I mean, we one-shot him. I think that I have to go for that, no? Maybe the Archaludon. And I don't see how he knocks out the Archaludon easily. Get that on you. Boss's orders. 220 KO? I don't... This deck feels good. Like, I'm not even drawing well. I don't think my opponents are drawing well either, but... those are actually 2 really good cards to get off the top of the deck. Alright. This one kind of feels over. I did lose a lot of boss's orders, so we could play around that fact. We've lost 3 of our 4? Did I run 3 or 4? We run 4. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. We're gonna draw 2 off of the Lucky Helmet. The Lucky Helmet's been... I never tried Lucky Helmet with Archaludon. Okay, a little scared of Mega Absol. Energy switch, and he's attacking with it. It's not one-shotting me. If he got damage... If he had 3 damage counters, it would be. He'd move 3 damage counters onto Archaludon. Energy switch the Dark Energy onto him because he's got the... What did he grab? Fighting Energy? No, he's got the Dark Energy in hand. Energy switch. Okay, the Fighting Energy onto him. So he's doing 200 and discarding a card from my hand, which both of these cards are pretty good. Oh, wait, do I draw? Oh, good. Okay, that's kind of an interesting mechanic. It's... I draw after he discards 1. I'll rip that. Wait. I'm an idiot sometimes. Not bad. I kind of did forget about that. I forgot about Relicanth and that damage thing existing for a solid 2 minutes there. That was really easy and kind of like scary on how easy that was. I don't know, the last few days I feel like I'm just winning. I went from not being able to win with the Decidueye deck. What was it? Decidueye, Slowking I kind of struggled with. The Smoochum, oh my god, I could not get, this deck did not function well for me. I know it's a really good deck, but me, Dusknoir do not click. I can't play Dusknoir. I just can't. Other people can, they're smarter than me. I see what's gonna happen with Dusknoir when my opponent's doing it, not when I'm doing it. Couldn't get that to go. But man, Tirtouga, I still haven't lost with Bronzong yet. I've played like 10 games with it. I love this card. This card's insane. The Evolution Jammer has been so clutch. In fairness, if I ran into that last deck, where it was like the Crispin, Mega Absol, all that, probably a different story, but I didn't. That's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, be sure to leave a like. We're almost at 1,000 subs. We are, what is that, 157 away? Come on, join in, please. I need you. Well, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you haven't liked the video yet and you made it this far, please do so. Get out of here in a clip.